Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? Hey, what's up, Thrash? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Right on, dude. So we're gonna do welcome to recipe and review time. It's actually not a robust porter. I'm actually doing a shit. Baltic Porter. I'm doing a Baltic Porter. But yeah, they're basically a really dark, stouty looking lager. Well, it's using lager yeast and all that stuff. So a little history on that. Traditional beer from countries bordering the Baltic Sea, developed indigenously or in its originality, its native thing going on here, after higher gravity export brown or imperial stouts from England were established. Historically top fermented, many breweries adapted the recipes for bottom fermenting yeast along with the rest of their production. So very cool. Let's get into some characteristics. So I got this info. First of all, I want to say welcome to the chat. Welcome to also to Facebook and Twitter fans, as well as YouTube fans. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Brian, for being here. So this information came from BJCP. Jake, my good buddy Jake. How you doing, man? Thanks for being here, bro. Got this info from bjcp.org, and I also went to craftbeer.com to get some other little details. This is last one I had was the Boss, and I wasn't real happy with it. It was like a Polish version of one. But anyway, the overall impression of this is an English porter. It's using English porter malt. It's using English porter malt. Let me start over again. Do I need to edit this or what? Let's just start with this. English porter malt flavors and the restrained roast of a Schwarzbier, but with higher original gravity and alcohol content than either. Very complex with multi-layered malt and dark fruit flavors. The Boss was really strong and rich and like hard to handle, actually. Kind of like my cheese yesterday. That was a terrible cheese. Appearance, you're looking at a dark reddish copper to opaque dark brown, not black. Thick, persistent tan-colored head, and a clearer, although darker versions can be opaque. The aroma is rich malty sweetness, often containing caramel, nutty to deep toast, and or licorice notes. I think that's what I've tasted. I remember it because I could remember it so well. It was not that great. Was the licorice notes. I didn't really like that so much. So that was, hopefully I don't get a licorice note off this beer I'm trying tonight. Complex alcohol and ester profile of moderate strength. Some of them, they would actually consider these an imperial stout, but it doesn't have the roasted flavors and a lot of the darker coffee notes and stuff like that. So you're looking at more of a smoother lager feel. Hey, Kent, how you doing, man? What's up, Craig? Thanks for being here, man. Hello. Okay, so we're complex alcohol and ester profile of moderate strength and reminiscent of plums, prunes, raisins, cherries, or currants. Occasionally with a Venice port-like quality. I actually used a hop in the recipe tonight that will have a lot of currant-like flavors in it. So sounded kind of good. Some darker malt character that is deep chocolate, coffee, or molasses, but never burnt. You don't want that burnt. You want smooth, very smooth quality of these. No hops, although there is. I mean, it is like 30 to 40 IBUs. Very no sourness and very smooth. The flavor, as with the aroma, is the same pretty much. The rich complexity, the malty sweetness deep malts, dry fruit esters, and alcohol. Sorry I can join these shows recently, but a bit too late for me now. My daughter's back to school. Oh, yeah, I hear you. No problem, man. It's getting late there for you. No problem. Has a prominent yet smooth Schwarzbier-like roasted flavor that stops short of burnt. So you don't want that burnt. That's where the Imperial Stout, I think, kind of draws the line. Although Imperial Stouts are a lot sweeter than like your traditional like American Stout or English Stout. But I think that's where the burnt quality and stuff is what separates these. I really want a nugget smasher for if you stop by, I'll have a pyramid for you. That's funny. You're awesome, dude. Dad, what's up, man? God, I haven't seen you forever, dude. Very good to have you here, man. So a mouth-filling and very smooth beer in the flavor. Clean lager character, that clean, like, just the crispiness that most lagers have. Mouth-filling, very smooth. Starts sweet, but darker malt flavors quickly and dominates and persists through the finish. The malt can have a caramel, toffee, nutty, molasses, and or licorice complexity. Light hints of black currant and dark fruits. Medium low to medium bitterness from malt and hops, just to provide balance. Hey, Bumpy Road, man, what's up, dude? Cheers, Bumpy. Yeah, you got to have the balance. There's always a balance in a beer. You know, you can't, it gets a little too sweet, hard to handle. Hop flavor from slightly spicy hops ranges from none to medium low. So you can have a very low, the range is it's not many hops in this beer. I'm actually doing a whirlpool to kind of bring out a little more of the earthy spiciness from the hops. I kind of want to bring the flavors out and aromas in the end. Quite a bit, actually, 2 ounces. It's a 10-gallon batch. Mouthfeel, these are generally quite full-bodied and with a well-aged alcohol warmth. I think it's like 6.5 to 10% or something. That's where they get kind of mixed in with the Imperial Stouts. But that burnt quality takes them away from that, separates them. Stouts being burnt, these being more smooth and clean. Not heavy on tongue due to carbonation level. So their carbonation is very heavy and high. Pretty fast rising carbonation and tickly carbonation on the tongue. I'm sure. I have not had that other one in a while, so I'm looking forward to this one. I want to see. I really want to see if the notes match up. Comments on this is may also be described today as an Imperial Porter. Imperial Porter, not stout. Excuse me. I said that all wrong. Boy, said that all wrong. Excuse me. Although heavily roasted or hop versions are not appropriate for this style, most versions are in the 7 to 8.5% ABV range, alcohol by volume. Danish breweries often refer to them as stouts. That's where I got confused with this, which indicates their historic lineage from the days when porters that was used as a generic name for porter and stout, porter stouts, this, that. Characteristic ingredients. Took a break away from YouTube. I'm back. Good, man. Very good. Very good. Well, welcome back. Finished up my brew day and rendering the video now. I was wondering where that was. I was like trying to figure out if you were going to do pieces again. So I'll look for that. And I saw your review as well. I need to go check it out. Hey, Kyle, what's up? Cheers, dude. Right on, man. And I'm going to have to get a nugget smasher for Dad's Piranha. All right. So characteristic ingredients, generally a lager yeast, cold fermenting if using ale yeast. So you want to cold ferment 50 degrees. Actually, you want to pull it up. This one is actually very, very, you have to pay particular attention to, all of them you do though. But like especially with these, I was reading with the fermentation is really important with these. So you want to step them up from like 48 up to, you want to go 2 degrees lower and bring it up over a couple days or so, like a 24, 48 hour period. I'll get into that though. As is required when brewed in Russia. A debittered chocolate or black malt, Carafa Special 2, Munich or Vienna-based malt, Pilsner as well, as a part of it. Continental hops, Saaz type hops. It may contain crystal malts and or adjuncts. Brown or amber malt is common in historical recipes. This is not a robust porter. And I meant imperial porter, not imperial stout. And that's what we were talking about last night is it's so tied in with the imperial porters. It's so close with those as far as their ABV range. But you're taking out some of the roasty qualities and stuff, I guess. Much less roasted, yeah, and smoother than an imperial stout. Typical with less alcohol. Lacks the roasty qualities of stouts in general. More taking on the roasted but not burnt kind of feel of a Schwarzbier. May the Schwarz be with you. Quite fruity compared to other porters. Higher alcohol than other porters. So vital statistics, and let me just show you that. So we got vital stats. As you see, 20 to 40 on the IBUs, 17 to 30 on the SRMs, and I'll just go to the ABV, 6.5 to 9.5. Thought it was 10.5. Food pairings, prime rib, aged Gouda, and deconstructed s'mores. I had to make that real small type. BUGU, the bitterness unit, gravity unit balance of this should be around 0.40, and we got right there. Glassware is a nonic pint, and you should serve this at 40 to 45 degrees or so. And a little look at my recipe tonight. Before we build the recipe, though, there's a little look. So the grain bill I picked was 20 pounds of Munich malt, 7 pounds of Pilsner 2-row, 3 pounds of Vienna malt. I was going to do 10 pounds. This is a 10-gallon batch, by the way. I split it up, a quarter of it out, and put in some Vienna malt. 1 pound of caramel 60, half pound special B, half pound chocolate rye, and a half pound Carafa 2. Hop schedule 60 minutes, 3 ounces of Sibilla, 7%. It's a Polish hop that has the currant and stuff in there. It's kind of nice, as well as the spices that I'm looking for, the spiciness, that nobleness, noble quality. Whirlpool, 20 minutes, 175 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm using Brewer's Gold. Yeast, I'm going to actually do a starter with this. It's either 1 or 2 packages, but I just did 2 and a teaspoon of Irish moss at 10 minutes. So we're going to build it, though. If you build it, it will come. Hey, Hardens, what's up, man? All right. Nice, dude. Well, thanks for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. So one thing I did not say was the commercial examples, as you see here. Alderis Porteris, Baltica number 6 Porter, Devil's Backbone Danzig, Akasim Porter, whatever, Seimbrakov Porter, and Zewick Porter. The Duck Rabbit Baltic Porter by Duck Rabbit Craft Brewery. Smutty Nose Baltic Porter by Smutty Nose Brewing Company. And Siberian Silk by La Cumbre Brewing Company. Yeah. There's that. 0.4 on that balance. Okay. I'm going to do a review real quick. We'll do a recipe. Actually, maybe I'll do the recipe first. Let's do that recipe. I'm going to stop here for a second and drink my beer and kind of hang out with you guys for a bit. Yeah, it did. That was on craftbeer.com. That's why I pulled them in. I wanted to go some other sources, and I saw that on their example. So theirs were more of the American ones, where BJCP gave me a whole bunch of like European ones and stuff. So I can go through the grain bill. I'll just go through some notes I wrote down. Grain bill for this, for a good base. So I got this off of beerandbrewing.com. Just some I like to go and just study up. And I think anyone does is study up and just kind of see what they're all about. See what these styles are all about. Because I've never brewed one of these before, but it's just nice to know these things. So I went here, and for a good base, they say for a good base, start with a 2-to-1 ratio of Munich to Pilsner malt. So that's what I did, but I added the other as well. The frickin' help me out here. I'm dumb at the moment. Excuse me. The Vienna malt. So for 5-gallon batch, probably about 10 pounds of Munich to 5 pounds Pilsner. And I did a 10-gallon, so I did 20 pounds to 10 pounds. And then I took 3 out of the Pilsner and put in the Vienna. To add complexity, flavor, character, malts are needed, such as a half-pound Crystal 60 or the Fawcett Crystal 65 has toffee notes. Half-pound of Brice Extra Special Malt, half-pound of Carafa 2, and 3 to 4 ounces of pale chocolate or chocolate rye. I put in way too much chocolate rye. That's okay, though. That is just fine. How much did I put in? Oh, half pound, 8 ounces. So we're a little over, but that's all right. That's okay. I can always tweak it later. Yeah, about 4 ounces over. You want complex, not roasty, remember? Thanks. I was gonna say I have never remembered drinking moss. It's for clearing it up the proteins and stuff. Clearing agent, natural clarifier. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it doesn't make it. So process-wise, yeast is the main focus, like I was saying with this style. Mash temp should be around 152 for 60 minutes. And this is just from this. There's other people that do different. They're all within the same, though. They're just kind of, everyone does their own little thing. Boil for 60 minutes in Whirlpool if you would like. You don't have to, but I'm going to. Fermentation to start cold at about 2 degrees below, Fahrenheit below, or Celsius, your usual lager fermentation temp, starting at 48 and moving your way up to 50 degrees. Once you see activity in the airlock, about 36 hours or so it will take, increase it by 1 degree per day for 10 days. So it actually, so you want it to get to 58 degrees eventually. Day 12, set your temp to 60 and ignore this thing for at least an additional 2 weeks. Crash the beer to 35 degrees, then bottle can keg, and then you can just wait about 8 weeks before drinking to allow additional flavors to develop. With the hops, don't over bitter. Just use enough hops to keep this smooth feeling and lager tasting. 30 to 35 IBUs. Another note, lots of notes. 60-minute addition. The Continental hops, Noble hops, that I think would be the best. It says that you can use any. That's what he said in this ad article, whatever the hell you call it. 10-minute addition also is what this person used, but I cut that out altogether and ended up going all Whirlpool with the last edition. And I wanted to do that so that I could add more earthy and herbal aromas. So, the yeast that was said to be the best here was White Labs German Lager. It produces a crisp beer with just a touch of pit fruit, esters, and fully ferments even at a sub 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Cool. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to cut it out. I've got my BeerSmith open right now. I'm going to drink this beer while I'm doing this recipe. Here we go. Let me make sure that I'm on that page. So, okay. All right. So follow my cursor. Okay. Here we go. Do 10-gallon batch, 60-minute boil. Change this down here to 10. Whoa, not 120 gallons. Yeah, that would make my efficiency real bad. Baltic Porter. I don't really need to do all this just yet, but I'm going to do it. So 1060 to 1090 is the range on the gravity. 6.5 to 9.5, 17 to 30 on the SRM, and 20 to 40 IBUs. So what we're going to do here is just kind of, I already showed you all this. So 20 pounds of Munich. I should have probably made an 8-pound batch. I didn't realize I was using this much. 7 pounds Pilsner 2-row. And I'm going to use the German 2-row. Yeah. 7 pounds of that. And 3 pounds of Vienna. Where are you? There it is. And a pound of caramel 60. Half pound of Special B. I have a terrible memory. Half pound. Can't remember what I put down. Half pound of chocolate rye. I'm actually gonna take that down a notch, and we'll work with the BUG on that. Half pound chocolate rye. That's what is that? Half pound's 8. So we only want like 4. We want like 4 ounces. Wait, a half pound is oh my god, where's my math at? Oh, 8, god. 8, so 4 ounces. We want 0.25. Sorry. Half pound of Carafa 2 doesn't have any, it just has mostly just colors, mostly for a color, and I'm adding quite a bit of it. Well, this is intensify the aroma and color in dark Munich beers and stouts. Half pound of that. Okay, onto the hops. We're gonna do 60 minutes of 3 ounces Sibylla. So it's a variety from Poland, which is primarily for bittering, but has a good aromatic properties. A mix of Lublin and Slavonian Styrian Goldings, good aroma hop with soft continental character. Oh, I thought it had the currant in it. That's all right. I think it's the other one that has that. But we're going to add 3 ounces at 60 minutes. Pellet. We're going to add Brewer's Gold, 20 minutes, 175. Brewer's Gold Germany. Or German. Germany. Okay, let's do it. 20 minutes, 175. Okay. So you gotta bring the temp down to 175 as I whirlpool. Go through the. I imagine I'm assuming I've never done a whirlpool before, but I'm assuming you go through your your plate cooler or whatever you're using to kind of bring it down and then stop it when it hits the temp. I am assuming that's how you would do it. But steel will put okay. There's that. So our bitterness ratio is at 0.374, which actually we could keep that there as it is 0.4. But I'm gonna it wasn't a half ounce. I'm not going a half ounce. I'm actually going 2 ounces. Really? Maybe it was a half ounce. Huh. Okay. I can go more. Look at that. 2 1/4 at Whirlpool sounds better to me. And I hit a 0.402 on the BUG, so that seems to be perfect. All right, so miscellaneous stuff, the findings. We want to add Irish moss, 1 teaspoon, minutes. And that's pretty much it. I mean, if you wanted to work with water, you can figure out what kind of water profile you wanted to do and all that. But I'm pretty much going to stick with this. Came out to a 0.40. We got an 8.5% Baltic Porter with 85.85 on that. So 72.2% measured efficiency if everything goes well. You can even get better efficiency if you have better equipment, I guess. 25.4 SRM and 34.1 IBUs. So it all seems very well balanced. And I think we're good. So let's go back to me. Oh, there's that. All right. Hi, I'm back. So there is a Baltic Porter recipe for you. Let me go back to everyone. Yep. So I'll start here again. Yeah, it's used for clarifying. Thank you, Bumpy. Doesn't make it into the final product. Okay. Cheers, Beer Man Blake. What's up, dude? Cheers, Blake. Bo, what's up, man? Cheers, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Cheers, Bumpy. Yeah, the temp is when you add the hops and try to maintain that temp for the scheduled steep whirl. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. So if you don't have a pump, you basically you got to bring that temp down then slowly, or how do you do that? As far as like pumping it through a cooler or a chiller, or so you'd have to be somewhat patient and just kind of wait for it to maintain that temp that you need, or you'd have your burner on, I guess, I suppose, at a lower, spitting out a little lower, right? I don't know. I'll have to. I can't wait to do this. That's what I'm looking forward to, though, man. That's what I'm looking forward to. I keep forgetting that my efficiency dropped to 68 instead of 72, and I haven't addressed it in my recipes yet, so I'm a bit low on my. Okay, right on. Well, not right. I mean, it's good you caught. I mean, it's good you know that. I mean, to fix it, but cool, man. Yeah, I mean, it's all equipment is a big thing. So I use the plate chiller to get to usually 180 and then stop to chill. Ah, that's perfect. That sounds perfect, dude. Yeah. Yeah, because you got to maintain it. So you're letting it do its thing for 20 minutes. That makes a lot of fucking sense. Thank you, Brian. Damn, dude. Right. That's why I love you guys, man. All right. So right now I'm drinking we'll just kind of go through this since I'm not boring you. Got the Optimist. I'm just drinking an IPA. I'm gonna do a review right now though. Thanks to everyone who's been here and who's came to say hi and show your support. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button. That'd be great if you can do that. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that bell. Hit that bell. Turn that thing from red to gray and hit that bell. Ding. Yeah, and share this out to your communities. If you can, if you will, if you may. All right. Get a little bit of beer man stuff out at you, yeah? Say a little beer man video stuff. So cool. Let's drink this. Let's get a Baltic Porter in me. All right. I'll do some shout outs to channels, things I'm going to today that like I always do. And of course, let you guys know it's coming up for the next week. And so this one is from Jack's Abbey Craft Lagers. They just do lagers. But yeah, this was cool to get. I was glad to find this. He was real happy to show me this over at Astoria over at Bridge and Tunnel Bottle Shop, where I usually go for the good stuff. This has oats and brown sugar in it, and it's big, bold, and black. They are an independently owned and operated company. The IBUs in this is 45 IBUs. The OG, Original Gravity, 23 Plato. These guys have Facebook, Twitter, and Untapped and Instagram. So I don't know what a date is. I can't find it. But cool. Hey, Cruiser Mac, what's up, man? Cheers. Cheers, buddy. Let's see what. Drop it until it's about 10 degrees above, then stop the flow. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. At least with my chiller, because it continues to drop a bit after I shut the water off. Okay. Nice, dude. Cruiser, good to have you here, man. Thank you. So we built a Baltic Porter Cruiser, and we're now going over I almost gave a Bobby Brady kind of voice. I think I went high there. So gonna open this Baltic Porter from Jack's Abbey. East Coast company. Where are they from? Framingham, Massachusetts. Cool. All right, cheers. Nonic glass, 45 to 50 degree. Dark brown, but not black. Keep away from the burnt flavors. Can have caramels. Just don't want a whole roasty thing going on. Doing good, buddy. Still at work, but soon it will be beer time, beer man. Right on, man. That's what I like to hear, buddy. All right, so starting with the 3-finger head on the pour. It's going for the nose. Oh, boy, wow. Oh, it smells like a whiskey barrel, like corn. I'm getting whiskey. I get like a bourbon-y kind of feel to this. Oh, it's barrel. I didn't know it was bourbon barrel aged. You guys all saw that, and I just totally didn't. I skipped that altogether. This is called the Framing Hammer. It's a bourbon barrel aged Baltic Porter. You get that. Definitely, you get that. You get a nice chocolate and a dark fruit. Yeah, I want to say like a raisin or something. Plummy raisins. More of the whiskey comes through. That bourbon really pulls through. Really pulls through. Or should I say bourbon whiskey? Really pulls through. It's really nice. I like that. It's kind of like a barrel-esque like feel to it. It's that nice woody kind of almost even a slight vanilla in there, and you got like the nice dark fruits and a nice like milk chocolate almost comes through it. Very nice. Got a khaki colored head, a firm, nice, tight head. Really nice head. Beautiful body, beautiful looking beer. As far as like look and stuff, this is a beautiful looking beer. At the bottom, it's got an auburn, like kind of a chocolatey auburnish look to it, almost a deep red or ruby red or something. And then it pulls up with this real deep, rich, dark brown look. Oh, damn. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's a good looking beer, isn't it? Hell yeah. Looking forward to drinking this. Cheers. Velvety, smooth, creamy. Plums and raisins. Maybe even some currant in there. Kind of a slight. You don't get much hops. If anything, you're getting kind of a tanginess on the cheeks, a little heat in the chest, a little heat up the back of the soft palate there, going up your nose a little. Dries off, kind of a medium long finish, but it dries off perfectly. I like to let go of the flavors, you know. It's very nice. It's very elegant. It's very nice, warm wintertime beer. They say to make these in the summer, and then you got 6 months to winter, and it's the best time to do them. So make these in the summer if you do it, or late spring. Oh, it's so good. Chocolates come out of this. More of a milk chocolate. You get that vanilla from the bourbon and stuff. Kind of a woody spice in the back, in the finish. But it's such a very well-rounded feel. Like, it's such a rounded feel in this. I would totally buy this again. A very good beer. Hey, Petcha Heaven, man. Cheers. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this beautiful hour of building a Baltic Porter and reviewing a Baltic Porter. Cheers, man. Yeah, I'm already getting a little warm in the head. Getting warm and kind of sweaty feel. Like it's actually got a lot more heat than you think. This is, though, it is a, did I even say what it was? Dude, it doesn't say what the percentage is. I'm going to look that up right now. Checks, Abby. Barrel aged framing hammer Baltic Porter ABV. It's a 12%. No wonder why. You know how smooth this is? Dude, this is the smoothest 12% beer I've ever had in my life. It's got the clean lager feel to it, that crispiness, but a nice, deep, rich, thick caramels, dark caramels. Oh, just like a slight toffee is going on in there. Very nice. Oh, 12%, dude. And it's not sweet. It's not cloying at all, dude. No bad taste. Nothing bad. Nothing off on this at all. Very well made, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. But boy, I haven't had, but this is my second Baltic Porter, so I'm gonna, out of 5 hops, I'm gonna give this 4.85 hops. I'm not gonna go quite 5 here, but you see where I'm going with this. This is a very good beer. As far as drinkability goes, yes, I would pound one of these, no problem. It freaking is smooth and delicious. And the alcohol is not burning whatsoever for what the percentage is. So, yeah, drinkability is like off the hook good, man. I mean, I can get really drunk on this. It felt like maybe a 9.5, 10. I didn't think it was going to be a 12. So, very good, very good. Well, cool. So that was a successful somewhat, I think, session there. Got about, going on like 25 recipes already. Jeez. 25 weeks have gone by. Vanessa Kitty, cheers. All right, man. Thanks for being here. Welcome. So I just gave a 4.85 on this beautiful beer, beautiful Baltic Porter. 12%. I just found out. It didn't have the percentage on the bottle. So, all right. Very good beer, though. Feeling a little buzzed. So I'm going to be following, first of all, I'm going to follow Ron Theriot's channel going on Wildcard Wednesday. Bring what you got and do a review. I'm going to follow them there at 4:20, I believe, my time. 7:20 Eastern. And then 9 o'clock Eastern is Beer Chugs. I go to both these guys' channels. I have their links in my description as well. Not alcoholic at all, Vanessa. So smooth and velvety and drinkable that it's like it's weird. It's like magic. It was magic how these guys made this beer. I feel warm. Like I have a warmth go through me, but I don't feel that burn, you know? Plus that bourbon, man. You first get this like kind of a corny like bourbon like whiskey taste and vanillas and wood and then all of a sudden it breaks into this crazy like chocolate, rich, milky chocolate, like dark fruits and holy crapness. Yeah, very good beer. So I got Beer and Cheese is Tuesday, if you want to follow me there at 8 o'clock Eastern. But first, though, I want to start with this, though. Let's keep going. I want to go to Alex, the Beer Master. Food Friday, he's got bring a mango and a peach and get a beer that will go well with that mango and peach, a tropical beer or a beer in general, that a fruit beer or something. Yeah. So that, and then Alex, the Beer Master, check him out. Monday, I like to also pay a visit to Multi Mondays if I can come up with the beer. Hopefully I can find the next one. And that is in the poll and actually will be announced tonight later on by Bumpy. So listen up for that. Usually after Wildcard Wednesdays, he does that. So I think the Imperial Porter was in the win, but I'm not sure in the lead, excuse me. So hopefully I can find one of those. I hope. So there's that. Multi Mondays, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then 8 Eastern also is my Beer and Cheese. And there's no set cheese or beer. You can bring what you'd like. If you'd like to hit me up and be on the panel, just bring a beer and cheese of choice. And you can hit me up on Instagram, Messenger, and Facebook, and Twitter. Any of those. Yeah, all those. Hit me up on my YouTube, however we got to do it. I will not put the link out in the public, though, so get a hold of me prior. So Wednesday, I don't know exactly. Sorry, we have our dogs barking. Wednesday, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing next. I'm hoping I can find a Cascadian dark, like a black IPA, would be nice, or even a rye IPA would be cool. So I'm hoping. I'm sure you can get it. They're out of Framingham, Massachusetts. Yeah, if you live over even on the East Coast, I got it over here. So their distribution is pretty widespread. You just have to talk to your people and be like, hey, can you get this? And they'll more than likely be happy to get that, especially if you like it. If you like it and you want them to order it all the time, they'll probably just have it on the shelf for you all the time when you want to go get it. But that's usually how it works for me anyway. But yeah, and those are the two lives that I have. Somebody in here already know that. All of you probably already know that, but I just announce it anyway for those that are new to the channel that slip in and look at this and okay, I'll go check them out. But we all have a real good community here. We all like to help out each other, and we're just good buddies with sisters and brothers helping each other out. So, and not only in the beer community, I've got great people all around in all the in my community. So very good people. So hell yeah, that's about it, I think. I'll be sipping on that. Ooh, it does have a pungent. Has that there's a with the bourbon kind of comes a leather kind of feel to it, taste, and with that leather and the kind of a slightly sharp bitterness in the back. either from the malts or something. It's got kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It kind of makes your back of your throat kind of tickle a little, as if you were having mayonnaise throat. But it really is a good beer. It really is. Flavors of holiday in a bottle. Totally a holiday beer. Totally a holiday beer. I'm so sorry, Vanessa. I totally missed all of your... I'm so happy that Bumpy was there to answer that for you. Yeah. Thank you, man. So we're on 45. I'm just trying to kind of keep this going. I got a beer to drink here, so I'm just going to kind of kick it out at least for another 10. We'll see if what I can come up with. Leather tobacco, but more of like the fresh tobacco, like the not like dip tobacco, like I guess kind of like dip tobacco, like the original. As this gets warmer, more flavors obviously come out. When I was building that recipe, I was like 20 pounds of that, of Munich. I've never used that much Munich before. But so, yeah, I mean, 2027, 2029, 30, almost 30. Oh my God. That's a lot. I forgot to okay this. So I want to see this real quick. Look at this. 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excuse me, 12 and a quarter pounds. I mean, wait, hold on. 32 and a quarter pounds. 32 and a quarter pounds of malt. You're damn right I'm going to be doing an 8-gallon batch on this. I can only do. I'm getting hiccups now. The heat from the alcohol went down too quick. It is pretty heaty after it warms. It's kind of cool that I'm sitting here as it warms though, because you get so many different flavors. It's amazing. The Sibylla, it was a new one. I don't know. I figured I'd go Polish style with that since this is kind of, I don't know, in that realm. Never used Brewer's Gold, the German Brewer's Gold. What was that? Let me see that real quick. I'm just going to open up anything. Let's see. Baltic Porter. Hold on a sec. I'm looking at something. Man. Shit. Where did it go? Man? Brewer's Gold. Okay, Brewer's Gold is the black currant, fruit, and spice characteristic. Has a high resin content and gives a well-balanced bitterness, which is ideally complemented by late hop additions and lager beers. That's why I chose to use Steep Whirlpool with that. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get some black currant and fruit out of that. It'd be really nice. I think this is going to be a good beer. And I'm glad that I saw that chocolate rye because, wow, if I would have put almost a pound of that in, that would have been terrible. 8 ounces would have been off-putting. So that's good. And the darkness, I mean, it's a nice dark beer. Holy fart. Let me share that one more time with you guys. I mean, this is awesome. Look at that, where my cursor is. It's a nice dark chocolate color. Wow. I'm loving it. Cool. Hey, Sun City, man. What's up, dude? Almost a raisin flavor. Yeah, I got the raisin flavor. I like the raisin flavors. What's up, my brother? Dropping in to say what's up. Making din-din for the wife, so I will be watching. And cheers. Hell yeah, dude. Good to see you, dude. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for being here, bro. I'm trying to wrap it up. Trying to get a whole hour here. I'm still drinking some beer. And hell yeah. We drink some more all night long. I got 2 other places to go. Let's drink it up. No, I don't. I actually take you don't see me on weekends because I like to take about 3 days off. I like to I still drink, but I usually a lot of times I'll mix up a 6-pack of really strong and then a 6-pack of light sessionables. And I'll start with my strongs and go light it towards the end of the night, especially if I smoke weed. It gets a little weird. Last night I broke my bong. I put the glass piece in the wrong place. I put it on the back end, dude. But I must have been sitting there like, yeah. I'm just glad I didn't put it in my mouth and like rip open my lip, because that would have been terrible. It sounds pretty good, but never had a beer like that before. This is definitely a winter warmer, Sun City. It's one you make in the late springish time, and then you have it ready by about winter, about December-ish, right, ready for Christmas. So yeah, definitely a warmer. This is a 12% beer too, so woo! I had like a sandwich prior to this, and it kind of filled me up, but I'm whoa, yeah. I put the glass in the wrong hole, dude. I did it, dude. Dude, I was having a moment, dude. I must have, because I mean, I woke up, dude. I was like in the chair. You know how I get. You all see me sleep. Fried chicken sounds good, dude. That sounds really good. I just can't, and I get up, and so, and I went to go get. I was like, oh, my bowl's in my hand still, and I'm all, oh shit, that thing was broken. I almost put it in my mouth, dude. I was like I was putting lipstick on with it, you know. It would have been lipstick. It would have cut me open and looked red. Say that's what you said. As long as it just say that's what you said was shit. As long as it didn't go in your mouth. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's funny. I'm glad it didn't, dude. I'm in the emergency room. All right. Oh man. It's kind of strong. As it gets warmer, it's harder to drink. I would suggest it is a lager-based beer, so I would suggest drinking this a little cooler. It's probably why they say 45 to 50, even though it is a stout-looking beer, it's should have that crispier feel to it. So, oh my god, dude. That made me laugh, dude. My eyes are all watery. I have no more fucking bull, though, dude. I gotta go buy one. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Oh, I forgot to shout out my channels. I keep doing this, man. Fuck. So I got a new channel called Harmonica Man, but I gotta do some stuff with that. I found a way to track, putting MP3s in and then tracking over it and then balancing the sound. So I'm gonna do that. I think I can only use YouTube Music, really, kinda. I don't really care about it though. If I get copyright problems, oh well. But so Harmonica Man, just like Beer Man, and oh yeah, Mama Soda's. I think she got on with that. All right. Well, to anyone though that's listening, and then I got Trees Wiz, TreezzWiz. Here, I'll just post it real quick. And a welcome to again to all the Facebook and Twitter fans. Thank you so much for being here. If you are here and are listening, hopefully my dad's listening. Hi, Dad. And Trees Wiz. There we go. Oh, you did? Nice, Sun City. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Oh yeah, dude. And we'll do some lives actually. And you should come on up, man. We'll do some lives for the Harmonica Man one. I kind of want to make that more of like, well, I'll do my videos, but I would like to have, smoke some weed, drink some beers, have some fun times, just preserving the beer one for, with the scheduled things that I'm doing and trying to keep that kind of under wraps, trying to protect that channel and keep it, on an educational basis. Harmonica one's just the party one, I just want to have fun, play some music, and then Trees Whiz, same thing. I'm just showing off some weed. I got some real nice buds growing right now. I keep putting some stuff up every morning, like tonight and yesterday I didn't. But yeah, look out for that. I think I have like 2 more weeks before I harvest. So that should be fun. And they're voting federally at the end of this month sometime, if they haven't already, for legality all around the country. So hopefully, cross your fingers, that Democrats and Republicans will all vote for it, so to be legal. So I hope so. And tell your congressmen, tell your Senate people, tell them to vote yes on cannabis legalization. It heals and saves lives. I swear to God. Whenever I totally understand. Yeah. Oh no, I was just I was just saying, like the beer thing. I don't know. I tried to do like, I get so fucked up on some of these. Sometimes I do get so messed up. The last one I got messed up on my beer and cheese. Not this last one, the one before that. So I gotta kind of like, I gotta keep certain channels for certain things. But I'm just glad you're here, man. It's good to see you. It's really good to see you, Sun City. And that goes for everyone. I'm glad to see all you guys here, man. Thank you so much for sticking around. Bumpy Road Brewery. We'll start with Sun City Brewing. We'll go up Sun City Brewing. That sounds cool too. They probably already have that. Sun City Scratchers, the V3. Check this channel out. A nice scratcher channel. Freaking awesome people. And then we got Bumpy Road Brewery and Thrash Metal Beer, Homebrew and Barbecue. Check these channels out as well. Vanessa Kitty, thank you so much. Check her out. Just check all these people out. I'll read them off. Patch of Heaven Farm, Cruiser Mac, thank you guys. Scratch and Bo, thank you so much. Hardens James, Blake TV. Hell yeah, man. Dad's Piranha, man. He's back in business. Hell yeah. Love you, brother. He's the one who drew this for me. There it is. He drew that for me. Thank you, brother. Kyle, can't forget you, man. Craig, Kent Beer Reviews, thank you for being here, man. And my good buddy, Jake Colaccio, Jake, man, from Portland, my school buddy that I grew up, fairly sort of grew up with. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. Thanks for everything. We got to 58:45. This is awesome. Another awesome show. Another awesome show with really awesome people in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. We are thinking of doing another channel, but don't know yet. I will look out for that. You let me know. It's so much fun, right? Sorry, I totally missed your comments. Yeah. Cheers. Hell yeah. Love you guys, man. All right. Follow me on, if you want to go even further with the Beer Man and go over there, you can check us out on Wildcard Wednesday at Run Theriot at 4:20 today, and also at 9 o'clock Eastern. Check me out on Beer Chugs. I'm going to be there. Got the beer for it. We're going to have a good old time tonight, boys and girls. All right. You guys have a good one. Cheers. I'm going to drink this down real quick. Good. Here we go.